All right, targeting federal agencies, employees, and policies. The agenda takes aim at long-standing federal agencies like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, or isn't NOAA? I don't know. The
Yeah,
agency.
that
Too
sounds
many
about
government.
right.
Yeah, too many government acronyms. It's crazy when it's an acronym and they make it a word. You know, they try to pronounce it, and it's like,
Yeah.
anyways, you know, trauma from work. The agency,
Yeah.
the agency, not trauma, but I'm being facetious. The agency is a component of the Commerce Department, and the policy guide calls for it to be downsized. So they want to downsize. This sounds like it's going to get into global warming based off of the name of um, this organization: National Weather Service, National Marine. Okay, Operation. Okay, yeah, I believe it's harmful to the future U.S. prosperity. Department of Homeland Security, established in 2002, should be dismantled. It should be dismantled.
Look, they're taking everything apart. Taking them apart. Everything got to go.
Or moved under the purview of other departments. That's the thing too. Some of the stuff they might get rid of, but not get rid of what they quote unquote do. So they might move it to another department, right? So what oversees it is still, you know, I'm handling it. So, for example, immigration-related entities from the Department of Homeland Security.
Doesn't that eliminate separation of duties, though? Like, you know what I mean? Having these individual departments to handle these individual issues, right? If I start lumping stuff together all under these, you know, under one big umbrella, then we got, it's, you know what I mean? It's like one to many, right? One department implementing responsibilities.
Yeah. You're thinking about it from a developer or coder standpoint. This code can't work if you do this. Yeah,
right.
Not with laws. You can just make the laws up.
Yeah. Got it.
I think people tend to like it's against the law, yeah, until they say it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. That's why you get the morals and laws. Like, I mean, if it's against the law, then just change the law. Like, if it's against your morals, it's always against your morals. You know, your morals can change, but like morals are more indefinite and more fixed. They can just change the law. Look, man, they used to be enslaving our people.
That's true.
Like they just changed the law, said they can't do it. No. I mean, they had a whole war and everything, but that's how it works. All right, but so immigration related entities, Department of Homeland Security, Justice, Health and Human Services should form a standalone cabinet level border and immigration agency staffed by more than 100,000 employees, according to the agenda. So again, they're saying they want to get rid of some stuff, but it's not get rid of as far as, you got 10 people here and they're permanently gone. They want to redistribute in short where those 10 people are at, or, the purview that they're underneath, more so than just getting rid of it. And it's like, I mean, again, at the end of the day, the names, Department of Homeland Security, the name of the name, the name is the name. It's like, what is their purpose, right? What are they supposed to do? Department of Homeland Security, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. They should be protecting our borders, right? So
securing the country.
Anything as far as immigration, Homeland Security should probably be, guarding our coast, which is why the Coast Guard is underneath the Department of Homeland Security and not Department of Defense. Okay, for those of y'all who don't know that, right? So they should be this type of, I don't know, FEMA's in here. When we have an issue in the United States of America, the Department of Homeland Security is the main thing that should be, I said main thing involved, but it should be handling that. If you got to call the police, your county police shows up first. Okay, I mean, that's what should be showing up.
Yeah.
Right. So we can think about it like that. And so something like this is like, okay, I mean, if y'all want to redistribute it, like as if I care, but like we need the border fixed. I mean, I don't care what branch or what department these people are under. It's like, are they doing the job of handling immigration? Right.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of that. If the policy recommendations are implemented, another federal agency that could come under the knife. See, look at these verbiage. What? I mean,
it's aggressive, violent.
Yeah. By the next administration with action from Congress is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Hey, look, a lot of being screwed, man. You know how many scam phone calls you'll be getting? And again here, a lot of financial institution experience here. People be getting got for their money.
They do.
Okay, so again, we talk about the Department of Education. Have you seen, America's education numbers? I don't know if y'all seen the scam numbers. I don't know if y'all seen the fraud numbers.
It really be wild too, because what I've also realized is common sense ain't so common, right? Like, I mean, if it's a number texting you to, about a link for your credentials that you don't know, don't answer it. Like, I mean, and I maybe it's just because, I work in computer science, got a whole master's in cybersecurity. So it's just like, this is like common sense to me, but you'd be surprised how many people click the link. Don't click the link. Don't get got. Don't give them your stuff, man. Y'all be out here doing them. What's the posts, like the social media posts where it's got like all them, what do they call it? The security question information where it's like, I'm a tourist. My birthday was this.
Yeah. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
Yeah, it's like, bro, stop putting your information online.
Yeah. That's the real big thing is with elders. This is like, Jesus, how long have I been a teller? This is almost 10 years ago. Jesus, I feel so
Wow.
old. This is almost 10 years ago.
Like I remember when you had that job. Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I stopped having it in 2018, but like I was working it 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. But they call that's why it's a law where you can't call people before, like, I believe it's 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Because they would call elder. I mean, the people they're scammers, so they don't follow the law, obviously. Right. But they'll call elders, at 6 a.m. saying they're the institution and saying that they need their Social Security and things like that. And it's like, we already have it. Why would I? Yeah. But that's a big thing with elders. Now, obviously, in theory, that should tone down. Our generation gets older and older. Some more tech advanced, elders. But I know you've seen the AI type of stuff. And like with these voiceovers and stuff. In 10 years, if you weren't there, don't send me a video and tell me what happened. Because some of the stuff I've seen now, you've seen the voiceovers where they like make up people say stuff. Yeah. It is, if you're not paying attention and looking at it
out here. Yeah.
And so in 10 years, that technology is going to be, shout out to cryptocurrency because I need some verification or something on here.
Literally.
But because when the Trump assassination,
so who you are when they send it or when the transaction happens.
Yeah. For the Trump assassination, I really thought I was going to see a fake video. I was like, they didn't try to assassinate the last sitting president. That don't even make sense. You know what I mean? Like, not now.
Right.
Well, they did. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's like how it is in my head when I'm looking at videos now. I'm like, is this real? Because I've seen some stuff that when I say got, like, I was duped when I was watching. I'm like, this is fake.
Listen, they got whole profiles dedicated to AI generated people. Yeah. You know what I mean? With AI generated voiceovers. It's crazy. Your social media people, bots are a whole nother level than what they used to be. They used to be like automated response and text. Nah, they are automated people now. Yeah. Automated, you know what I'm saying? Or fake AI generated photos. Like it's not a game out here. Like,
you was using the bot to get the Jordans.
Literally, shout out to the sneakers.
Yeah. They're not using the bot. I mean, they still probably using for that, but they've changed it up. Right, Nike trying to make sure people can't buy they Jordans with the bots. We got other issues with the bots, Nike. We're not worried about these damn shoes.
Literally.
Oh my goodness. But the agenda seeks to bring a push by conservatives to target diversity, equity, and inclusion. I love that diversity, equity, and inclusion is DEI, but if you flip the letters, it's DI. Anyways, or DEI initiatives in higher education to the executive branch by wiping away a slew of DEI-related positions, policies, and programs, and calling for the elimination of funding for partners that promote DEI practices. All right, DEI. How do you feel about diversity, equity, and inclusion, Jordan?
I like it. I mean,
I like it.
Yeah, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I mean, as a part of the diversity, look at it. I would like to be included. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like so I have a associate who is in a DEI position at a company, and I feel like it's more inclusive of like cultural aspects into what they do. So his specific position, again, we ain't throwing out too much, but his specific position, he works with like hotel branches to make sure that they are inclusive to different backgrounds, so all the guests feel welcome, right? So as an example, they have like have like a soul food night. You know how certain hotels host like dinner, depending on which one you're staying at. I don't know about what your branch or preference is, but every now and then, like every Thursday, they'll have like a different theme night. So one of them is like a soul food night. One of them is like a taco night. One of them is like so it's cultural inclusion of the food, of you know what I mean? So that type of stuff. Not even that, just the atmosphere in general, the music, you know what I mean? Because they really try to set a vibe when they have these nights. So, I mean, taking that to a bigger scale, I mean, I'm assuming a DEI is doing that, not just from a hotel management standpoint, but countrywide. I'm for it, right? I think it's putting various cultural aspects out into the forefront, right? As opposed to before they might have been ignored or maybe just not as exhibited on a higher scale, right?
Right. But